Welcome back, everyone. Shannon here with this week's edition of Friday's Food for Thought. I want to share with you a particular experience I had just the other night. Our band was setting up for a performance at an amphitheater just about 30 miles south of my house, and this gentleman came up to me. He's a sound technician, and he was rambling off some terms and, equipment pieces, things that I'd never heard of, quite frankly. I'm just a dumb musician, right? And it made me think about us as reverse mortgage professionals. Too often we can come to somebody and put our knowledge onto them, assume that they're going to understand the terminology that we use or how we approach the subject. It really comes down to reframing the entire concept of the reverse mortgage. In a recent interview, one gentleman likened a reverse mortgage to an IRA, saying, would you be upset if your parents took out $300,000 out of their $500,000 IRA? And of course, the natural answer, most children would say no. Then why is it any different with a home? That's just one example. Or explaining, what's your best investment that you made? For many people, especially in today's ridiculous inflated housing market, the answer would likely be, my home's been the best investment I've ever made. These leading questions help us to reframe the conversation in terms that our audience understands, and it's all about them. If they don't understand it, you're not going to have a meaningful conversation. You're not going to be able to broach the subject and cross the bridge of maybe a reverse mortgage is something to be considered at this particular point in time. But before you do that, you have to reframe the conversation and make it where they can completely grasp it. Understanding a little bit of their background is very useful as well. You can use some analogies or particular phrases that they're familiar with based on their work experience. But again, avoid using the reverse mortgage lingo that just comes so comfortably out of us, and start thinking like your potential borrower. Reframe everything you say in those terms. And guess what? You're going to have more effective communication and close more loans. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Be sure to come back next week. And by the way, we do have coming up this Monday a special interview with Harlan Okola of Fairway Independent Mortgage. We're going to be talking about how he took on the nation's largest syndicated financial commentator. Yes, Dave Ramsey. Be sure to tune in for that Monday. Have a great weekend.